Who doesn't like to appreciate beauty? A saint, a sinner, a poet, or a philosopher, a king, or a commoner are all thrilled alike when they come face to face with something that is really beautiful, be it the rising of the sun behind the silvery clouds or the setting behind the tall mountains amidst a riot of changing colors, or the blue firmament lit with myriads of twinkling stars, or bright little moon rising behind the fleecy clouds. No animal can say, a thing of beauty is a joy forever.
Have you ever thought how beautiful nature is around us? Doesn't it look like painting on a canvas? I have many a time stood awestruck at the beauty nature unfolded like magic. Just look at the colors scattered on the sky in the sunset. How versatile sky is every day. But nature is quite tricky at times. Nature only reveals its beauty to the people who really wants to feel it. As Plato once said, beauty lies in the eyes of beholder. It really matters how you see things around you.
In with us in nature, what affects our hearts is not the exactness of peculiar paths. It's not a lip or eye we beauty call, but the joint force and full of result of all.
You really have to start exploring nature to see its hidden gems. In order to receive the first hand impression, we need not leave our cities and towns and take long excursion into the countryside, roam in woods, dark, deep, and lonely, walk along the sandy shores of the blue seas, or stand on the snow-capped mountains. It is enough if we come out into the open. Find joy in little things of nature, and you will gradually save and protect nature.
Nature and its beauty are infinite. It is splendid, beginning from the tiny butterflies and flowers to mountains and beaches. It never fails to amuse us. Maybe a bug, a pond, or a tiny fern is enough to open the door to the beauty of nature. Can you believe that there live about 20,000 species of butterflies in nature? Yes, each one of those species exists in different colors and patterns. You will find it really surprising once you begin noticing these butterflies and flowers. And I have many a time stood awestruck at the hues of these tiny bundles of colors.
Nature can at times become wild and ecstatic, angry and awesome, furious and devastating, a storm raging into fury, leaving a track of death and disaster as it passes like an invisible giant. Winds mourning piteously, as if they have lost their all, the torrent rains that bring the buzzing life of the city to a certain standstill. The rumblings of thunder, the flashes of lightning, not only are thrilling but also send shivers down the spine. When the fury passes, we still sing.
There is joy in the mountains. There is life in the fountains. Small clouds are sailing, blue sky prevailing. The rain is over and gone.
We all have had the best moment with nature, but it has been a long time that we start appreciating and protecting nature. The joy that nature provides us is real and lasting. It is not merely for a change that we should turn to it, for the sights and the sounds that it offers, for the peace and tranquility it ensures, but for something more than all these. To be in it, to be one with it, to see the divine glory in all its beauty and perfection, splendor and ecstasy, to feel it and have joy of its invisible presence.
Nature goes on forever by giving us beautiful messages through its life. A flower is a vulnerable thing that can be trampled on or wilt when there isn't enough water. Even under harsh sunlight and rain, flowers go through adversities, yet it blossoms. Similarly, we tend to get caught up with nitty gritty, worrying about tomorrow and fretting over the hardships of today. With nature, we can learn the value of pressing on through the challenges and letting the things that are out of our control. Everything will ultimately be okay.
Nature is ever changing. Even though we all look at the same sky, no two sunsets or sunrises are ever the same. It can be moody, calm, and mesmerizing, sometimes all in the same day. It can bring us wonders of animals and rainbows, make us dream a little, laugh, wish on a star, or hang on for dear life so that we don't get tossed about. We get to see nature's paintbrush with each season.
Many poets like Shelley and William Wordsworth are inspired by the impressive persona that exists in nature to influence their style of poetry. Both of these writers share the love of nature and depict their thought of nature by using sharp imagery. Shelley uses the leaves and seeds and wind to show his thoughts of how nature can carry us away from the world as we know it. And Wordsworth wants to see the nature remain unharmed and untouched by the greedy hands of those wanting satisfaction from technology and its many attributes. These two are such nature enthusiasts that they both believe that nature is a cure all for our problems and it should be cherished as much as we cherish our own lives.
Life surrounds us. Each day we witness the plenteous gift of nature. Even following the most bitterly cold winter, new life waits feverishly to erupt. The flower head sounds in the prior season quickens to bloom in the eternal spring of wilderness gardens. Each of us hankers to blossom.
In conclusion, I believe that nature is a very beautiful thing. Its pure, sweet simplicity overpowers one's mind. Its secret, hidden domains that lay untouched and pristine, and its harboring of the supremely complex balance that is the miracle of life are all reasons to support the inevitable fact that the most beautiful thing in the world is the world itself. Nature is truly one of the most beautiful things in existence. Therefore, we must stop the selfish activities and try our best to preserve the natural resources so life can forever be nourished on earth.